Hello, welcome to another episode of the Pianoforte Podcast. I'm your co-host Felicia, and here with me is my co-host Audrey. Hi, Audrey.
Hi, Fish. Yeah, and today with me I have my friends. And we're just chilling in bed, hence the sitting position. But yeah, my friends here are also musicians, music students. And would you like to introduce yourself first, please, madam?
Thank you. Hello, my name is Gading and I'm a music student in Indonesia.
Hello, I'm Gerry and also a music student, but I'm in Munich.
Right. And Gary also did his bachelor in Freiburg.
Mm-hmm.
So we know since 6 years. We know of each other since 6 years.
Right.
But the main difference is just Fish, you and me, we graduated from a private music school, and Giri has been in the Staatliche Musikhochschule.
Mm-hmm.
And Gading is studying in Indonesia. So maybe we just thought maybe that's an interesting thing to talk about. Maybe who knows the difference, the similarities. Maybe we want to rant about the professors. Let's not.
Let's not.
All right. So maybe let's start with like the why do you want to study music? Maybe start with that. Do you want to share a little bit? Anybody wants to?
Ladies first.
Ladies first. Is it gonna always be ladies first? Okay.
Yeah, I just have a simple reason because in high school I was a science student, so I think for the university I want to take a subject that less complicated and because of my hobby is playing piano, so I think be a music student will be good.
That's nice.
So, actually, I think my reason is easier than Gading. Because I don't know, I felt like when I was in junior high school, I think my passion or my talent was only in music, and then I think it was easier if I just go with music and then bye with science or social and something like that.
Yeah. Same. Actually, same. There's a mandatory thing. I don't know if you know, Fish, but there's a mandatory Auswahl. What is an Auswahl in English? Selection. Yes, options.
Okay.
And in high school, we have to pick either science studies, as she said, or like social studies. And social studies are known for like really much easier and much relaxed studies. And we both, knowing that we're like, we'll study music anyway. Funnily enough, we also did like social studies. No surprise there. But we also like do you guys know each other from Indonesia?
How to say it? Yeah, we just followed each other. Yeah, in Instagram, but we just met here in Germany. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I first known you since like 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, 50 days ago. And I also just met you in Germany, no? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Wait, hang on a second. Backtrack a little bit. So how exactly do you meet Gading? Like Audrey and Gading, how do you guys actually meet? Because you said 50 days, 6 weeks ago?
Yeah, 7 weeks ago. About
7 weeks. Yeah.
We met at the seminar that was held by the Catholic Indonesian students community family thing that apparently this guy is the leader in the Bayern section, Bavarian branch, so to say, and he just texted us. No, I mean from my side, he just like, hey, do you want to come? I was like, sure. Easter, I have nothing to do. I don't know what for you.
Yeah, at that time I just contacted him, then let him know that now I'm in Germany, and then he offered me to join the seminar. That's why I came to the seminar.
So he's the glue.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice question, Fish.
Wait, and then Audrey and Gary, how did you guys meet? Because you're both in Freiburg, right?
Yes.
Do you remember how we met? So there was a quite a number of Indonesian students back then in Freiburg, because back then, like the student fee, study fee was not that high for Baden-Württemberg. So yeah, we came around the same time, and we entered the WhatsApp group around the same time first, and then not long after that there was like a grilling thing.
Yes. I think it was in the park.
Ah, okay.
It was in a lake, near a lake, where people can just chill in summer and grill. And yeah, we met for the first time there and be like, you're the music student. All right. But yeah, I want to ask now back to the main topic, maybe a little bit. How was the audition process like? Because of obvious, or like the Bewerbungs. Was this Bewerbung? Yeah, not the audition technically, but like
Application.
the application. See, they have been afraid that their English is broken. My English is broken. All right, who wants to start? Maybe Gading, because it's always ladies first.
Yeah, it's always me. Okay. In Indonesia, I think we also do same things. Like we did a theory exam, and then practical exam, and also oral and solfeggio. And we have to pass all of the section to can enter the bachelor program in Indonesia. Yes.
But solfeggio.
Yeah, solfeggio. So the professor will give you like a score, and you read it like sight reading. Yeah, and you need to sing it or play it on the piano. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
not solfeggio.
Yeah, solfeggio is with the sight reading, and also the professor will sit on the piano, and then they play something, and you need to guess it.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
Something like that.
Whoa. All right.
Yeah.
All right. That sounds fun. For those who are not aware of the terms that we are talking about, solfeggio isn't solfeggio more like the do re mi fa sol la ti do thing? That's solfeggio, no?
Not only.
Fish.
That's my understanding of it, but
That's also my understanding. Okay. Because like vom Blattlesen or like sight reading is something else. I think the Italian words. There's another Italian words for it. There's
There
always
is?
Italian words for it. Yes, Fish. There is.
oh my gosh. Okay.
All right, and Gerry.
So about applications, I think I had to send all of documents to Germany, but both of you or all of you now actually about it, we had to send it via post. No.
No email, right?
Without online things like like this time or
Old
school.
Crazy.
So
Mm.
and then I had to come to Freiburg, and then I just had my auditions, but because church music, so my majors are conducting and organ. Without this practice things or practice sessions, first I had to attend by like solfeggio. What is that? Melody dictat?
Yeah, melody
Mm.
Yes.
melody dictation.
Yeah, melody dictation, and then Gehörbildung is
Ear training.
ear training.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, and also music theory because by us in the Musikhochschule we have to know about counterpoint and harmony. So yes, that was like uh, creepy. But after this session, I had to attend by the practice session. So I had to, I think I had to lead a choir rehearsal, and I had to play organ. So literature, apa literatur? Literature and also a little bit improvisation. And then because for the church music we also have to or we have to can to play a piano and singing. So I also have to play piano and yeah and sing.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's very intense.
That is a lot of exams, man. I thought hers was a lot.
I never imagined that's so complicated about the audition here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Many things to do.
yeah. So there's definite like a definite difference. Like you have to do counterpoint, and you need to sing as well, though.
No.
No. Ah. Yeah. Okay.
Because my major is in only piano, so so the professor did not ask me to sing in the audition. Yes, and I think why our audition is also less complicated than him, because in Indonesia in the first and the second year we study the same subject like general music, and then in the third and fourth years we choose our concentration.
Specialization.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that I think that's why we have like a less complicated audition here in Indonesia. I mean,
So that's actually a little bit similar to us, no, Fish? Because we also chose our like focus in
Yeah.
the third year.
Yes.
It's just different because we studied like jazz and popular music and jazz
Yeah.
in general, so it's just bound to be different. But like, well, I see the point. Like, I see the similarities for all of us. Do you want to go through a little bit, Fish, like what we did? Because I mean,
the first audition we entered the Buses Studium, but generally speaking, the audition process was the same, right?
yeah, it's the
If
same.
I'm not wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can't quite remember if I had to do things by post or whether I could send them by email because it's been so long.
I think for us, like for HKDM back then, the music school that we attended, they
Yeah.
they did accept it by email because there's just a lot of international students in.
That's
Oh,
true. Yeah,
that's-
yeah, yeah.
But that's nonsense.
But I mean, they kind of open doors a little bit more. I
Yeah,
guess.
it's a little bit more lenient. It's not as
A little, yeah.
it's not as strict. But
Yeah.
also, I think some of us did like even online audition.
Oh, I did the
back
online
then.
one.
Okay.
You
Alright,
went in person,
I did
right?
Not. I did not. I went in person. Yes.
Yeah.
was a daredevil. No, but also we had like theory, like exam.
Music theory, a bit of writing,
theory,
a bit of ear
ear-
training.
ear training and playing. Just the three. So I think I'm more similar to her in terms
Yeah.
of the audition
I
process.
think so.
In comparison to you, sorry, Gerry. No offense. You had a cool one. You had the hard one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think. Did you? Okay, like, because you both study church music, and yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I choose my concentration as a church music student.
Which year are you in right now?
Now I'm doing my 3rd year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you already choose, like you just chose.
Yes, I chose the church music.
Okay. Do you now have also classes like his, like the counterpoint?
Counterpoint. Yeah.
Yeah. Counterpoint and like what improvisation, organ, and what else did you say your audition? And conducting, yes.
And also piano
And yeah, well, piano she already had the thing since the first audition, but now that it's now focused in the church music, do you have the same classes as his audition?
I will answer it not really. Yeah, because for the conducting class I have it, but for the contrapunct and improvisation, it is belong to the composition concentration, not church music. So in my university, especially the church music, will study more about liturgy and something like that, and about the composition, it belongs to composition student, not church music student. Yes.
But you still have counterpoint class.
Yes, also in bachelor, I had to learn it for, I think, 5 or 6 semesters, and then in master, I had to do it again for 2 semesters.
Yeah, by the way, he's doing his masters now. The only guy that's doing his masters. Yeah. Oh. But all right. Counterpoint. I guess that was. Do you have any question, Fish?
What is liturgy?
Oh,
Like I've seen the word around before, but I do not know what it means.
Liturgy is like the order to held a holy mass. Yeah, so in my university we learn about liturgy, but not only like Catholic liturgy, but also all the Christian domination liturgy. So it is very a lot. Yes, it is a lot. Yeah, something like that, and also evangelische. Yeah, and Protestant.
Yeah.
Protestant has many denominations, and we
Mhm.
learn all about that. Yes.
Do you also learn the
Wow.
Orthodox church stuff?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay. No, it just came to my head because in Germany it's mostly like Evangelisch, which is like the Christian Protestant in Indonesian, and Orthodox, yeah, and Roman Catholic. And that's the one that I am mostly aware of. Do you also have liturgy classes? No.
Yes, in bachelor, I think I had to attend this class for 3 semesters, I think, and in master only 1 year, only 2 semesters. But yeah, it's a little bit similar, but not really, because by me in my study, I have to learn a lot of music, and then actually like what's this general, so not only church music but really general. But why it calls at church music, because I also have to learn liturgy, and then because I'm a Catholic, so I have to learn about Gregorian chant,
Oh.
and also what else? Yes, I think only that.
Yes, I would like to add something. I think because in my university, as a church music student, the focus is more about how we can catechase, or yeah, deliver the religious message to people with or in a music way. That's why in my university we learn a lot about liturgy, about the Bible, how to read it, how to speak or how to deliver the message from the Bible to the people and something like that. But we use the tools music to deliver all the religious message. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, the wow was together. Hey, we're tight. Yeah, I have never. I mean, I've heard about it from you a little bit, but yeah, I've never like truly think about it. I was just like, yeah, you should know stuff about that. You're studying church music. It's just, it to make sense. Yeah, you have to know liturgy. You have to know the religion that you're playing the music for. Yeah, because for us, it's definitely not the case.
Yeah.
So do you analyze also like scriptures and like, I mean, like, of course, like a lot of like music are based from like scriptures or psalm, right? And you have to analyze those and like know the history of those.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I guess the most similar thing that we can relate to Fish is the one class with Turkey.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's we also had like a history class that we learned the
History
the
of pop
songs.
music. Popular music.
Basically just the history of popular music. It's not at all as much as your class
yes.
is. But I want to how long
Experience about
yeah how long is your study in general?
in Indonesia, a bachelor program will be like 8 semesters. Yeah, so 4 years.
Same.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
Same. We all agree on that. Yeah. Fish? You want to add something? You want to ask something?
I want to ask a bit about the Gregorian chant because
Oh,
it's something I am very unfamiliar with.
okay.
Like what do you like study in the class?
So, hmm. Do you know? There are like many. What is that? Manuscript. Yeah, script for from like not 9 or 10th century. So in this time that was that wasn't like the what is this noten system, not
Notation system.
The note system.
yeah,
Yeah.
not system like this modern times.
Mhm.
So we like kind of apa prasasti apa ya, maksudnya kayak kita tuh harus nerjemahin itu. Like
I'm doing the translator job right now. So he had to translate the like the artifacts, so to
Yes.
say.
Oh.
It's like it's old, right? It's old. It's old.
Yeah.
So and a lot of it are in Latin, no?
yes, in Latin, yes, but yeah, this translation from this artifact are really complicated because there are too many scripts. They are already broken, so
Oh.
not really.
It's like incomplete.
Yes, and then too much theory because um, yeah, this notation is really different. And also modus, like yes,
Oh.
yeah, mode
Yeah.
with this Dorian, mixolydian, Phrygian, and something like that. Yes, but really old, really old. But honestly, I really like this music, but it's
Taxing.
Hard.
complicated and yes, wasting time.
Yes. Maybe if you can give clearer explanation, what is the big difference between a Gregorian chant and modern notation? It is like in the modern notation we have 5 lines, right?
Yeah,
And
yes,
in the Gregorian we only have 4 lines. Yeah, that's the big difference.
But there's also Gregorian. I think it's Gregorian chants, but like those older documents that also has 5 lines, but the notation still like Gregorian chants. Yeah, the square and not like the circle notations. I've seen that in the museum recently in Leipzig. Yeah, that has 5 lines. And I think actually it started with like 2 or 3 lines back then. The ones that the church now officially uses the 4 lines notation. But that's what I read, and also saw in the museum. I might misinterpret stuff wrong as well in the museum. I could be. Do you know a little bit history of music notation, Fish?
I have no clue about this.
You have no clue about this. Wow.
As in, I do read about it, but I don't feel like I have a complete understanding of it.
Sure. I mean, we didn't study that, but we did study church modes.
Yes, we use it quite. Dorian, we use Dorian a lot.
Do you use yeah, we use Dorian a lot.
Dorian and Mixolydian.
And Mixolydian. Just
Maybe
the 2 5
Lydian.
ones. Just the 2 5
The
ones.
nice ones.
Yeah. Maybe sometimes if you're feeling fancy, the HM5.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain a little bit what church modes is? Like, I cannot explain it. It's just like a... I don't know how to explain it, honestly.
You mean from like what it is, like musically, or like
Yeah.
historically? Because
Both. A little bit, just for the audience, because, well, for those who don't know what church modes is.
I don't know. I'm just thinking
Yeah,
whether
right?
is there a
It's hard
simple
to-
way to explain
difficult.
this.
It's like how if we have like the normal scale, like the Tonleiter,
Mm-hmm.
like the notation scale.
Skill, yeah.
And like actually modes are just like scales, right? It has its own names and it has its own value, and yeah, and also structures, like how the steps are organized. So like if we know, like mostly people know like major or minor things, like
Yeah.
scales. It sounds major because it's organized in a certain way, right? And I
Yeah.
think just like the modes, in my opinion, it's just like a scale with different structures. Yeah, well, that's the best I could give, maybe for those non music students listener. Yeah, but yeah, that's one thing that finally we find in common, because we all studied about church modes. Just
Yeah.
how to use it is different. Another thing that I noticed that we probably have in common is improvisation.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Fish, we had to improvise a lot for jazz and stuff. We had
Yeah.
Different ways.
yes,
In very different ways. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember like during the first year or so, like when you had like also improvisation class, and I was also like, wow, this improvisation is not at all what I know.
Wait, just to cut in a little bit, Gerry, you had to move in a little bit into the frame. Yeah.
Yes. For example, about the improvisation, I think because I have to play a lot organ, so I think we don't really improve something, but like a compose. Actually, for example, our improvisation in on organ, we just have to like create a fugue, and then we play it and something like that. And I think in jazz or pop culture, both of you do like more creative and freestyle or something like that, right?
I mean, I agree with freestyle.
Do you?
We kind of
It's
you just
very
do what you
structured
want.
though. Yeah, it is a little bit more freestyle, but it's still very structured in my opinion because well, we mostly what we improvise is just like the like we take the chord Akkordfolge. What is Akkordfolge?
Chord progression.
Chord progressions. This is the thing, right? When you study music in Germany, all your terms will be in German, and you just cannot translate shit. From be like, what is Akkordfolge? Chord progressions. Yeah, we take the chord progressions, and we create new melodies, more like but well, it depends on each their own. Some people make the very complicated melody, some people make more like a singable melodies.
Yeah.
So like you just take the same chords of a song and play, not very random. There's always a theory behind it. Sometimes there's not, sometimes you just feel like it, but yeah.
And sometimes people play outside the chord.
Sometimes people play outside the chords, yes, yeah.
So you
and not
knowingly
really.
break all the rules.
Yeah, just like I do not want to play by the rules right now. Just like, what rule? I don't know any rules. Do you have improvisation as well? Sorry.
Yeah, but it's just a little bit. Yeah, because sadly I had my improvisation class during the corona, so it was online. So yeah, I did not learn too much about the improvisation. The professor just give me the song, and every week I need to make a video of my improvisation of that song, and another week she would give me another song, and yeah, just like this. And because on the online session, she also couldn't show me like much more about how to improvise and something like that. So yeah, sadly I just learned a little bit.
You mentioned corona. I forgot that existed. I honestly forgot that we studied through that. Like okay, well, I think I just want to ask suddenly, because like, how was it actually, the classes in Indonesia? Was there a lot of more like online class, or was it like via Zoom, or like you said, like you had to record stuff maybe and send it in, and how were you coping back then, like as a music student?
Wow, it was really difficult. And if someone asks me, I will say that I do not want to back to that era. It's really difficult, especially for us, like the music student. Yeah, because I really remember about my piano class. Every week, I need to put my laptop on my digital piano, and I play it. And sometimes the signal was broken, and my video freezing, and my professor couldn't give me any response or any comments because of that freezing video. Yeah, and every week I need I just need to submit my practice video, and he will just give like a few comments, because feedback, because he couldn't see the whole process, and like the real playing that I played, because of the I mean, like, if you see someone playing live and in video, it will be a little bit different. Yeah.
There's a lot of different impressions. That's for your Haupt instrument, no? For like your main instrument. You actually didn't study through COVID, Fish.
No, I didn't. But I was on kind
But
of
you were
the other
teaching.
side,
You
because I
were
started teaching piano
teaching.
by then.
Yeah, I was as well teaching by then.
Yeah.
It was a fun time. Yeah, all the time. My students were like, there's no signal. And there's a lot of people who forgot the class. Did your
Yes.
professors forget the classes?
Yes.
Blowing out, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember clearly one of my professor. He did not forget the class. He did not. He's my main instrument teacher, actually, Tillman, to whom I truly respect. But he did say this: "I hate teaching online." He said that.
I think all the teacher will see it.
Yeah, I think you are right. Nobody will like it, like music teachers. Well, especially back then, it's just like it's very out of a sudden. Now maybe some people were like, oh yeah, teaching online is fine. I have this camera, I have this gear set up. But back then, nobody was setting up for anything, because it just be like, well, apparently on Monday it would be a lockdown, right? The decision came on the weekend. Be like, all right, I guess a lockdown it is. And not for you in Singapore?
We have a few days, so we have like, they'll give the announcement usually like by Thursday or Friday evening.
Yeah,
And then it
I
will
mean,
only take
sure.
effect on Monday. So
Yeah.
we do have a bit of time to get what we need.
I think that's also what I meant, but it was a bit more exaggerated. I'm sorry. But at that point, like, nobody was kind of prepared for like online teaching and online learning. And my main instrument teacher, this is just a funny story. I don't know if it's funny actually. He just wrote me like, hey, I don't want to teach online. Can we just like, if you really have a question, you can send me in like your recording and the question. But do you mind if we just like collect all the hours that we don't take and like do an extra double length sessions every week once the lockdown is taken off? So I had like 2 months of no piano class, just like me practicing on my own and maybe sending some recordings, and like and then like once the lockdown was ineffective anymore, like I just had Tillman's class like for 3 hours long every Monday. For 3 hours for like a whole 1.5 months, basically.
That is like a crash course at that point.
a crash course, but like a crash, like high intensity course.
Yes.
How about you during COVID?
It was a little bit funny because I was in Indonesia for summer holiday. Winter holiday.
Oh.
And then this lockdown came, and then okay, maybe I'm just music student and it's not good if I have to go back to Germany and then not so effective and something like that, and then okay, ich mach Urlaub semester.
So he decided to take a break semester. What a different stories. Yeah, that was quite a time back then. I mean, I think we are close, short to closing off. I just want to ask, like, if you have a little story that's like the best and the worst maybe story or a class or experience from uni. I mean, if you don't want to talk about the bad thing because of anything, it's also alright. It's fine. But yeah, is there anything like maybe start with the best experience so far,
Best experience with
or best class, your favorite class? Do you have one, Fish?
Favorite what? Favorite class?
Yeah, or like favorite experience?
I don't really have one specific favorite experience. It's just, I think one of the classes I really enjoyed, I'll answer that part instead, is music theory.
I actually like music theory as well.
I like music theory a lot.
Yeah,
I think it's where like things really started making sense, like musically, like why does something sound good, right?
yeah, and I think other than music theory, there was another one, right? Class with Tom. What is it? Like the
Practical harmony.
yeah, practical harmony, right? So we had to kind of like almost do like a theory-based improvisation thing. So like only with pentatonics, only with church modes, and like
And then with
only
all the permutations.
with the permutations. So like the church modes is like instead of just normal do da di da 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 di da going up or going down, it's like a mix, maybe like do mi re fa mi so fa la and so fa, and like I think that was also one of my favorite class. What is my favorite class actually? That's a
What
good
is your
question.
favorite class?
That's a good question. I like combos. I like playing in bands. I just like playing. I don't really like
I can see that.
yeah. Well, the theory is also fun. I think like if it's like it has to be a class then it's theory. Yeah, I think that's it. I have the same answer as you, Fish. We're we're practically the same. Do you have your answer now? Your most fun experience?
My good experience. I really like my solfeggio class because it was always in the morning, like 7 a.m. So the online solfeggio class would make us wake up, yeah, fully because when we entered the Zoom meeting, the professor would start with, okay, this is number one, and he will pick random people and ask him to answer it or to sing it or to answer the ear listening, ear training, yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's really fun. Yes.
It was also fun.
And we were in the WhatsApp group. We'll chat each other and panicking together. Yeah, it's really fun.
Actually, I remember something. Yeah. Study group was also really a thing, and we are just stressing together. But now that you said like ear training, shout out to Robert. Ear training was fun. What about you?
Okay. Maybe my best moment in my study. Okay. Yes. Since I began my study in Germany, I really worked really hard because I had like feeling that the people here know so much and have really a good basic or a knowledge and something like that, and then I just had to work really hard. But the best moment, like since I was I think in 7th semester, my professor for conducting said to me that actually I have really good talent. I'm really talented in conducting. So this night was really perfect on the concert, and after this concert, I think that was Weihnachts Oratorium, so Christmas Oratorium from Bach. But after this concert, the people know that's him, that's Gerry. Oh, that was really cool, really.
He wants to be famous. He just likes to be famous. He's the famous guy. he is the famous guy. All right. Yeah, let's just stop there. I don't want to end on a bad note. I think like a good impression of the school wasn't good enough. Do we want to do our tradition, Fish, to do the song recommendation?
Yeah, let's.
Let's.
Who wants to start?
No, I do not have my answer. Yeah.
Oh, although I already prepared you since last night. I already told them. I'll be like, hey, be prepared for the song recommendation. You want to start, Fish? Or should I start?
Yeah, I can. I can start. Oh, you want to start?
I don't know.
Audrey, you can start.
Okay, I can start. So actually it's not a song recommendation. It's like band recommendation. It's Polyphia. It's of course Polyphia. It has to be Polyphia. So I went to Polyphia concert last week, practically exactly last week, Saturday, in Leipzig. It was really good. It's a jazz, metal, hip hop mix. I rock. I don't know. It's very whoa. How do you say it? Like not virtuosic. It's very virtuosic guitar riffing, and but it's also at the same time very catchy. Some of it is like very like the chord progressions are very normal, so to speak. It's just like a lot of the melodies are very virtuosic, and yeah, just check Polyphia out. I mean, my favorite song on top of my head is 40 Ounce. I really like that song, and they played it on the concert, and I was happy. Yes, that's my recommendation. Fishy.
So I'm going to recommend an album that is called Adagios by the Berliner Philharmoniker. Basically, just a collection of like the slow movements, and it's very nice and soothing.
Are you gonna fall asleep though?
I don't know. Haven't tried that out yet. Good question.
Okay.
I'll try that out later.
Yeah. That's interesting. It's just like the second movements of a lot of different symphonies.
Yeah.
Just like go to sleep, basically.
Yes.
We should talk about that maybe at some point. Sleeping in concerts. All right. Who of the two of you that wants to recommend something? Just something.
I will be the last.
Okay. Maybe not about a piece or song, but now no. Actually, in the last times, I just really like to see or to watch a video about my favorite choir conductor, because I had one semester yes I had one semester class with him, so not especially about song, but I just looking for the videos that apa ya? Yeah.
So he basically just analyzed the videos. He's looking for the videos. He's learning through the videos. I'm translating again. we're struggling. We're duckling jewels here, all right? Yeah, that's actually a good recommendation. So just maybe try to find your favorite conductor. What is his name?
Uh,
Yeah, it's still on. No.
his name is Peter Dijkstra. So he is now as a chief conductor from BR Choir or Bavarian Radio Choir. So I'm a big fan, really fun from him. Really nice choir conductor.
Nice, good one. And you?
Okay, since you mentioned like a band, not focusing on only one piece. Okay, in this session, I would like to share my Forces 8. I don't know if I pronounce it. Yeah, if it's it's a vocal group consists of 8 people, and they sing classical songs. Yeah, I think various genre. Yeah, but why they name their group as Voices 8? Because yeah, the 8 people and 8 voices there. It's really good. I strongly recommend to see all of the content in their YouTube channel. Yes.
I know that group.
Oh, okay.
And the soprano is mad high. The soprano is mad high. She is wicked, like in the best way possible. Fish, you need to check it out if you don't know.
Yes.
You know the
I will
group
check
as
it
well,
out.
right? Okay. Yeah. All right. So I think that will conclude the this very impromptu session. That's like a very sudden recording, but I had fun. I hope you both as well, even though you're stressed a little bit.
Of course, it's really fun.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah.
Only say good things. You can talk bad about it later. All right. Thanks, Swishy, for attending as well.
And thank you guys for being here.
And yeah, I guess. Whoa, Jesus, my camera was not focusing. So I guess we'll see you next time. Bye. That's it. We're done.